What's up, YouTube? What are you doing? Fucking guess who's here? Billy the fucking squid.
Yeah, let it slide, Clyde.
He's over there too, I
Off
think.
camera to the left, the right, reverses over. He knows, starboard,
Yeah,
we're
exactly. This
nautical over here.
it's very port side, do right. So what the fuck's really going on, guy? How's your week been, dude?
It's been a week,
Yeah.
Just a lot of red tape, things like that.
The chicanery.
Chicanery, odds and ends. Trying to, start eating healthier and shit, but
That's the thing we all go to work on.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially stoners, dude, because we tend to have the most fucking shittiest eating habits.
Yeah, the munchies.
Yeah, the munchies.
Down that music a little bit. It might be kind of
the munchies and shit are fucking. They always get me, dude. That's the worst part about it.
Yeah.
It's the fucking munchies, but. I'm actually at a point in my smoking career, I feel, dude, that I don't really get this. Only certain strains give me the munchies. Like, I can smoke pot all day.
Edibles.
Edibles will give me the munchies really bad.
Definitely, but it's the choice of the munchies, not so much the munchie itself, but,
what you're eating, yeah.
But what you're eating,
Like, I don't crave wham whams and zoom zooms like I used to, you know what I mean?
No, me neither. It's a sugar addiction that you got to break. You know what I mean? Like,
well, being diabetic, I never really ate too much sugar shit anyway. Like, but my thing is, I like it at night before I go to bed. I like a nice sugary fucking snack before I go to bed.
Yeah. It could be, the type of sugar in the snack. If you were using I don't know, there's probably a big difference between like honey or like a raw sugar versus like a white refined granulated,
I'm not gonna lie, I always go for the granulated high fucking fructose fucking candies, you know what I mean? Like I said, ding dongs, ring dings, fucking honey buns, shit like that I like to munch on at night. Which is horrible for my sugar, dude. Horrible for my blood sugar.
What if there was a healthier sugar option? It's gonna sound really kind of old and corny, but what if you baked an apple with a little bit of butter, cinnamon and sugar? You know what I mean?
I could do that, but I'm probably not going to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. That, I know I could, but I'm just not gonna fucking do it.
Like a fruit pie or something versus like ice cream.
Well, right. Well, I don't eat ice cream. That's one thing. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of ice cream. I don't really.
As an, just say, instead of a chocolate bar or
exactly like a fucking ring ding, I just know I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, hang on a second. I forgot. We're gonna put a timer on today.
We got
probably went about 5 minutes or so here. So
whatever.
What are we doing here? 3 minutes. Okay, I'm going for.
Yeah, so like I said, we've been dropping different videos, and I've been dropping videos on some growing shit. If there's anything you guys want to know more scientific, man, you gotta fucking ask me. So I'm not gonna do that unless you guys ask, so everybody understands and gets a clear view of what to do. Like I said, I can go scientific if y'all want to, but request it. You know what I mean? And I'll do a video on it and shit. How's the garden looking, Squid?
It's looking pretty good. It's coming along, I just did
the flower, right?
It's starting to flower out pretty good, did the last lollipop last night.
Fuck yeah.
It's starting to take water pretty good, so far as, it's. I had a few hiccups here and there, maybe an overwatering issue and stuff, but it's kind of bouncing back from what it was.
Well, you're at your first grow, bro. Of course you will. You know what I mean? I got that clone going. My guy. I got the Whiskey Zulu.
You know what? I'm going to move this timer here. Let it slide. Clyde is chilled. I think the ticket is bothering him.
I got the... That's
okay. All right.
We got it. We made it work. It works. The timer works. But yeah, my Whiskey Zulu garden's looking good. I got one plant. I just took. It's autoflowers. I took it. I let the binders go, the tie downs. I'm just gonna let it run free. The other one I got tied down, and another one I don't have tied down. Me being a blind dickhead, I was fucking with this squid, right? And I fucking went to go train it, and when I bent it down, I literally broke the whole top of the plant off. So I cut my plant in half. It's an autoflower, so there's no point. I just threw it out. I gave it to the missus. I gave it to the old lady. Hey, I got this for you. She was just like, oh, well, what's that? I'm like, well, it's part of the fucking plan that we're not going to smoke now. But, yeah, I don't know what it is, Squid. Me and autoflowers, we just don't do good together. So,
See, I've had a couple hiccups with my first grow here, you know. I was doing an LST, and I had it tied down so strong against the cloth pot. When I picked the cloth pot up, it snapped it in half. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like a nice
well,
and
the good part about you growing photos, bro, if you had some tape, you could have literally just put the plant up so back to its normal where the crack was and taped it, and it'll fuse back together. You can't do that with autoflowers, but with photos that you're growing, the clones I gave you, you could have easily fixed that. Or just turn it into a fucking clone, dude. Like, literally, anybody who's on the show who used to watch the show, I was always making comments because I'd be fucking playing with scissors, which I know I shouldn't fucking do in my garden. I should use my fingernails while I keep my thumbnails long. I would always cut the top of my plant off trying to fucking prune. And I wasn't growing autos, so it was perfect. I just turned one into two, you know what I mean? But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Yeah, I just dropped some strawberry cough seeds, so by the time yours are done, that thing will be ready to pull clones, so you can run some fucking clones of that. Like I said, I still got one of the sweet I keep wanting to call it Sweet Island skunk, man. It's been years since we grew that, but the Super Lemon Haze, I'm just gonna turn that into a bonsai mother plant. I've never done bonsai mothering before, so I'm gonna give it a go, see what it's like. I've never done it.
I'm excited to try that also, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, one day possibly. It sounds interesting. I mean, it's definitely like it's a nice little hobby, you know, for a little daily activity, you know, kind of like a little Zen garden.
Yeah. And
it's not bad.
And the benefits are great. You know what I mean?
You know, I used to be I still kind of am, you know, an at-home, you know, mead brewer, and we're taking a slight hiatus on it, but that does make a big sticky mess, and it makes one room smell pretty funky, you know,
right,
for a bit. But it smells funky in a good way, you know, yeah. And it's not much of a mess.
No.
You say you had some big mean pit bull around here somewhere? There's this sweet little lap dog just over here, you know, over here looking at me with puppy dog eyes and stuff.
He's such a pitiful little pit bull. He ain't little, but he's a pitiful pit. Aww. Not pitiful. He's just not scary, dude. I'll tell you what's weird, dude. You put him on a leash and he turns totally different.
Like, hold me back, bro. Hold me back. Hold me back.
Oh, dude. The missus had him out on a leash one day. I was outside, and she was walking him around, and an older couple pulled up in a golf cart. They were looking at one of the apartments here, and I had to go get Clyde. And this was just an old lady, you know what I mean? She was just an older woman. Clyde was fucking going ape shit, fucking growling, his tail was straight up in the air, pointed right at her, wouldn't stop growling. You put him on a leash. My neighbor down the way,
maybe she had some bad energy about her or something, you know?
Well, I mean, here's another situation though, dude. My buddy down the way, Mike can tell you about my neighbor. He comes down and we'll burn, you know, after work, you know. Before bed, he'll come down, he'll smoke a joint, I'll do a dab with him, you know. And I caught him outside the other day, and Clyde was on his leash, and Clyde got really angry at him, you know what I mean? And he knows Mike, like he was just growling. I don't know what it is, but you put him on a leash, he comes super fucking protective, dude. It's weird. It's odd, you know. I don't know why that is. Because you see how he is regularly.
Yeah. Well, how old was he when you got him?
Like 18 months old. About 16 to 18 months.
Is it possible before that he was just, you know, chained up in a yard?
No, he was a catch dog. He was fucking...
I mean, when he wasn't catching, he was chained up in the yard?
No.
No? Okay, my theory.
No, he was an indoor... He was kept...
Shot full of holes.
Well, he was kept indoors.
No,
he was a catch dog till he got hit by the car. He got ran over and shit, so... My guess is when you put him on a leash, he knows his job. Like he's waiting because down when I was in Indian Town, there were bay dogs on property, and the bay dogs got out, bayed up a cow, and Clyde fucking caught the cow. He just went after what they bayed up.
Well, yeah, no, that's why, because he was on a leash before he get turned loose.
Exactly.
You know, that's why. Okay, duh. So that didn't quite shoot my theory full of holes. No, cooperated.
No. I know the reason why he is. It's just funny to me that you have to put him on a leash, because when he gets on a leash, he thinks he's going hunting. And he knows
that he's getting all psyched up for it.
When he gets released, when that chain comes off, he's going after whatever's there. You know what I mean? Which is cool though, especially for her, for the missus, man. She's tiny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice to have him around, especially at night, man. The street I live on, my apartment, the apartments are cool. I'm friends with everybody. You know that everybody's cool here, but the street is full of fucking tweakers and goddamn crackheads. The street out there, the main street that this is off of.
It's one of those kind of areas, somewhat, you know.
Which is crazy. It's like downtown almost, which is funny to me. Like, I'm in walking
downtown, but I mean, it was this old school for a long time before the downtown got a revamp.
Oh, 100%. It had to have. Yeah, of course. Of course. No, you're 100%
This was the old school, you know, weekend warriors.
Well, yeah.
And
Well,
this fighting gentrification.
This townhouse, this whole apartment building, like, we have a townhouse. There's a couple 1-stories, and then there's 3 2-story, and they're over 100 years old. These apartments are over 100 years old, dude. I'm sure they've been redone inside. I can't really see it, but if you know, like, there's no lights anywhere, like up lights. There's only one in the kitchen and then one in the den, I'll call it.
That would make absolutely no sense.
Dude, none of the upstairs bedrooms have lights.
Whoa. If these are 100 years old, 1925, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume in a smaller town, this was probably not initially built with electricity.
It probably wasn't.
Because in that case, you would not have sun coming through a window. The sun does not shine on the north nor the south.
Yep.
So you would have no sunlight.
Out there, I think that south is sunny all day. The sun never leaves from out front.
But it's not going to be direct light, though, you know?
No.
Like, you're not getting direct light. There will be light from outside, you know? You'll have a brightness outside, but it's not going to illuminate a room. Like,
well, it's the same thing like upstairs in all the bedrooms. There's light switches, but the light switches turn on and off the sockets. There's no light. There's no up light. There's no top light in any of the bedrooms. It's just a switch that turns on and off a fucking socket, dude. Yeah, it's fucked.
And the light's plugged into the socket, I guess.
The light, obviously, yeah, you plug your light into that socket. But even like the AC and shit, like the shit's all backwards here. Like,
they wouldn't run all through the top. It's just all ran through the socket and the walls. You know, it's in between.
It's all in between shit, dude. Everything's fucked here, dude. Like the AC was backwards, wired wrong and shit, dude. The fucking, they were trying to find the lines out back. The lines are supposed to be buried. There was people out there for weeks trying to find these lines on the plans where the lines are supposed to be. They weren't there. They're not there. They have no idea where the fuck the lines are to power this house.
This is all wood frame, right?
It's all wood frame, 100%.
I don't want to be a stickler, but I would almost assume that it is not up to code.
No, it's not at all.
Studs are not 16 inches apart.
Not at all. It's not.
It's probably a foot, 2 foot, sporadically, whatever.
Not the fucking least, dude. Totally off. Totally off.
That's.
I'll tell you some shit.
I'll
tell you some shit when we get off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'll explain some things to you about this place when we get off of the video and shit. But it's fucked. Like, it's fucked.
Yeah, let's stay on the crabby side.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's the crab for the day. My townhouse is fucked. The townhouse is fucked.
I've been in some haunted houses now, but this is just like defies logic.
Yeah, it's some weird shit, but yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. I mean, you guys should be getting ready to get your outside gardens going, man. In a couple months, you'll be able to keep them bitches outside. And
less than 30 days until 420, you know?
Oh, my fuck, you're right.
You have to make sure, guys, okay? It's a big holiday. This is important, all right? You have to put joints, Pepsi, and Cheetos in your air vents for Tommy Chong, or it's not going to happen, okay? It's just not going to happen. It's like John McClane, you know, just saving the Nocturnal Plaza.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck yeah, I almost forgot about
That was kind of a
420.
stretch. That was kind of a stretch.
Well,
there.
I just hope we get our 50 before 420. I'd love to do a live 420 show, dude. That would be fucking phenomenal. We can all get high together and shit.
That would be something.
I think she's about cash.
Yeah, I'll toss one in there.
But yeah, man, like I said, you guys should be getting your outdoors starting to get ready now. And I'm gonna tell you what I like to do. I like to put it a couple weeks early. And you guys are gonna be like, why would you do that? It's gonna go into flower, and that's exactly why I'm doing it, for it to go into flower. I'll put them out a couple weeks before we're hitting like 14 to 15 hours of light, because I want the plants that I put in the ground to go into flowers. When I put them in the ground, they're at least a foot tall. So as they're going into flower for those 2 weeks, we're going into what, everybody? Fucking re-veg. Now, when you hit a re-veg, fucking shoots go everywhere.
Yeah, it's like topping it.
It's exactly topping it without topping it. And then you can top it again because it's an outdoor plant. It's going to run the whole season. So, like, that's just another quick little tip, man. I would put mine out a few weeks beforehand, let it go into flower, and then by the time the light hits it again, you're already, you know, you're going into re-veg. You're just gonna have fucking shoots shooting out everywhere, dude. Fucking bud sites flowing every which way, and then just keep letting it run to the end of the season, man. You know.
I may have accidentally did that on my crop.
But you're not wrong. Like that.
I mean, like in it, you know, inadvertently, you know,
Yeah.
not intentionally, unintentionally.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. What I do sometimes, man, is like I'll start my shit in solo cops, and I have a clone tent. Like when I get my new clone tent, I'll give you my old clone tent, so you'll have something to play with for clones and whatnot at your house. You know what I mean? I'll put them in there probably about 9 inches, maybe 10 inches in the solo cup, and throw them into flower for a couple weeks. Pull them out of flower and then put them in the actual, 3 to 5 gallon buckets, whatever I'm growing in, and then they're going through re-veg. And like I said, fucking stalks are just going fucking every which way. It's like growing a white widow plant, man. White widow, they just go everywhere. There's shoots on a white widow that just go fucking everywhere, dude. It looks crazy.
Anti-gravity, just like all over the place.
It's everywhere, dude. There's just shit's just popping everywhere. But re-veg is awesome, and I know me and you had talked about it before, but like, I don't know if we ever broke it down to what it actually does, what you're doing, you know what I mean? All those little bud sites that pop out in the crotches. In the crotches of your plants, you'll see your pistils start popping out. Well, once you're going into flower, when you put it back into re-veg, squid, all of those little bud pistils that are going to pop out are going to turn into branches. And they just shoot. So you're just going to have shoots coming out fucking everywhere, dude. Now, the only thing that sucks about that is you're taking about 2 weeks off your grow, because it's going to take that long to shift back into flower. Into re-veg. But if you're not worried about time frame and shit like that, you're not on a schedule, it's awesome to do. Like I said, it's great, you know what I mean? You put them in low, and then put them in when they're still young, and then just fucking throw them in your grow room and let them run, dude.
Okay.
It's a cool trick, you know what I mean? Like, it's a cool thing to do. Like, I know, I like doing that sometimes. But I also do that when I'm sexting plants. You kind of have to. To find out what it is. Is this thing popping nuts? Or is this thing fucking pistoling out? You know what I'm saying? So, but that's actually another good way right there with growing regular seeds. You automatically are going to go into re-veg. Because I'll grow them, like I said, to about 7-8 inches. And, throw them into flower. When there's at least 6-7 nodes, I'll throw them into flower and see if pistils pop, or you start seeing some fucking nuts dropping, and then get rid of your males and then throw them back into re-veg, put them in your big pots and throw them into fucking re-veg, bro.
But it's like Clyde's acting like a shy kid,
Is he just blow him a hit?
No, he's like curled up like with his head facing me, like ostrich head scene or something, like.
Yeah, blow him a fucking hit, dude. He probably wants to get high. There you go. It's like,
No movement yet.
No movement. He's still high from last night. Dude, hey. those 10 milligram cookies you left me the other day. Remember?
Yep.
I ate one and I gave one to Missy, and she had taken a couple bites of it, like a couple nibbles of it, and put it on the couch.
Yeah.
And then I hear her yelling at fucking Clyde, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? And she was like, Clyde ate my fucking cookie. Clyde Snyder, he was fine, you know, he takes a lot of weed. He's just chilling, hanging out. He eats a lot. I mean, he gets a lot
chocolate.
of weed.
That was a ginger snap.
Yeah, no, it was good,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just chilling, man. I don't even know if it affected him, really, to tell you the truth. He smokes a lot of weed.
I don't know. Those cookies were not bad.
No, they weren't.
Like for tens, you know, there was it was noticeable.
Yeah, like I said, but for him, I don't think it really fucked him up too. I mean, he slept. He seemed to be sleeping pretty peacefully. So
he's got to be at least like, you know, his system was probably at least a third of ours.
Yeah.
You know? So it'd be like if he ate a 30 or something, or how many bites are missing off of it or something.
Exactly. I would put him in a contest with weed smoking dogs. So I think he'd fare very well because he goes through a lot of flour, a lot of dabs. You know what I mean? Yeah. I would definitely put him against other dogs when it comes to the smoking. I would enlist him. The other day. The missus, her son gets her some weed and shit. We smoked a whole joint. He was laying right down here, and I did a splack joint. I had a bunch of reclaim, so I fucking splacked the joint up, and he smoked that whole fucking thing with us every hit. And he was laying right on the floor, right between us. So it hit the floor and just kind of hung around his head. You know what I mean? So he smoked the whole dude. He literally smoked more than we did, if you think about it, because he got every hit.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool. Sorry, Pete, if you don't think we should be fucking smoking with my dog, but my dog gets mad when he doesn't get high. Like, literally, he'll follow you around.
He gets a little cranky attitude.
He does. You've seen him.
I've seen him. You know, it's like a little temper tantrum almost. You know, it's like if he had, you know, knees that bent the way people's knees do, he'd be like kicking on the floor. You know, like beating on it and shit. You know, like.
Yep. Throwing a fucking temper tantrum.
Grabs a blanket, you know, messes his bed up, you know.
No, well, I think it was you. I remember you telling me, Squid, one time when I was up here, before I moved up here, visiting the missus, and Clyde, you said it was just fucking slumping around like fucking Eeyore, and any time that he smelled the weed outside in the fucking office, he would run out there and fucking see if I was there and shit.
Look out the window and go, am I imagining the smell?
Yeah,
I know Pop's around. He's somewhere. You know,
he smelled the weed and was thought about me.
Just like up all night, pacing around, having a vigil.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fucking wondering where the fuck I was and shit.
Like he's lost at sea or something.
Yeah.
Like, no, I told you, I'm just going up. You know, going a little north, way back tomorrow. You know.
Well, I don't really ever think about it, Squid, but this dog's literally been with me pretty much 24 hours a day for the past like 4 years, pretty much. You know what I mean? Because I don't go to work. You know what I mean? I'm home with the dog. He's with me literally 24 hours a day, unless I, I'm going somewhere here, somewhere there. But that's only usually for hours, you know. Not
overnight.
Not overnights. No. So like he's super fun. He's such a daddy's boy.
It's like, well, how do I sleep in a bed now? There's nobody there next to me.
Yeah,
like, what do I do?
He doesn't get it.
It's not. No.
I mean, that's my homeboy though, dude. Like I missed having a dog. I didn't have a dog up in Mass, and when I got him down here, I was like, holy fuck, I missed having a dog, dude. I really did.
They're such awesome animals.
Yeah, we get into it. We yell at him. Well, I yell at him. He doesn't yell at me. I'll be mad at something else and take it out on him. Not like aggressively. I'll just talk shit to him. Like, man, you're such a fucking dickbag, dude. Like, why? Like, why do you do the things you do? He's not doing anything. You know, he's just laying there sleeping stone. I'm like, why the fuck? You just sit there and smoke pot all day. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? He's my venting point, I guess. I vent.
Yes, I don't know. That's pretty cool, you know.
I vent to him,
My dog's a English sheepdog and then a poodle mix, and it's just
the English
really high energy, you know. Smart, but a complete drama queen, you know. Always barking, always needs the attention. Doesn't know the difference between being ignored and actual physical pain.
Yeah.
You know, like completely spoiled.
That's one good thing about him, dude. When you're playing with him, he'll put your whole fucking hand in his mouth, but he won't bite. You know what I mean?
See, no, my dog bites.
Oh, no.
She don't bite hard, but she
Bro,
dips a little bit,
he
you know?
had, like, fucking... He was on the back of my head. Like, literally, he had opened his jaw. He had, like, half of my back of my head in his mouth, and he never closed his jaw. He just did that little squeak, you know, that little...
Yeah, a little honk, honk.
That little honk thing.
Honk, honk.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it, but nothing. He's had my... I fucking shouted. He's had my arm fucking in his mouth. It's pretty cool. Now Shelby would fuck you up, wouldn't she? Like,
yeah, she likes nipping the backs of the arms, you know,
fuck,
like...
dude. It's like getting pinched.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Like, she doesn't really intentionally hurt, you know, she doesn't go for, like, you know,
well, I'm
like
sure
the
she's
groin
not
or the
trying
face,
to be
you know.
malice. Yeah,
It's just playing, you know, it's like trying to goose somebody, you know, that she likes to, I call it copper toning, you know, like she likes grabbing the back of your pants, you know, and like trying to like, you know, like make you moon people. You know?
No shit.
Like she likes
That's
grabbing your
funny.
clothes and pinching at your ass and shit, you know, it's a weird little dog.
Now,
Not
how
a weird
big
little dog,
is
but-
Shelby? I don't know. I actually don't remember.
She's
her.
probably 60 pounds.
So not too bad.
You know, more tall than anything, you
Right.
know, when she gets shaved, looks almost like a greyhound.
No shit.
When she gets fluffy, the dog looks like she's like 80 pounds, 90 pounds. That's got to be the sheepdog, you know, to look
the
big
English.
against a wolf, you know, kind of. Tail's all nubbed up, so from a distance, if you're squinting, you know, like, you can't tell if it's the dog's head or the dog's ass. Either way, you're going to get bit, you know. Walking around,
no shit.
like,
Right, exactly.
it's just
one way
one
or
of those
the
weird,
other.
like a turtle dog.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
the big ball of fluff.
You're
It comes out
damned if-
either way, you
fuck
don't
it.
know, but it's there. You
Damned
know?
if you do, damned if you don't. You're fucked either ways. You know what I mean? Damn, dude. Yeah, that's
But
funny.
you know, just other than that, you know, it's a huge baby though. I mean,
Sure.
like needs to be cuddled. You know, it's just so much
of
attention.
course.
Treats.
Of course.
Has no idea what it is. I'm gonna find a big like, you know, loop of ASPCA commercials. You know, and just show her that. You know. Kind of
this could
brainwash her and be
you,
like, hey, you know, you got it pretty good,
You gotta
okay?
cool
So
your Jets turbo.
you can't just be waking up and
Yeah.
crying, you know, for no reason.
Yep. I lucked out with Clyde, like I said. Yeah, he's actually a really smart dog. He's hard-headed. He's a pit bull, but whatever. He's a dog, and he's a stoner. So it takes him a little minute sometimes. But I lucked out. So fucking, we need what? 10 more subscribers, dude?
Yeah, 10 more subscribers.
10
We got 40 right now. We
10
just
more.
need
10 more.
we just need 10.
We got to get it before 420, and we'll do another giveaway on 420. Like I said, once we hit the 50, we'll do a live 10-pack giveaway. Get the cherry bubblicious. But on 420, we'll do another giveaway. I got something else up my fucking sleeve, dude. I got something up my fucking sleeve. Hold on, let me pull my sleeves down. There's something up my fucking sleeves, guy.
Nice.
We'll be able to work something now.
We're able to live stream. If not, we'll just record. We'll have a nice session. We'll record
sure.
I call it a land, sea, and air. You know, you do your edibles, your vape, you know, joint, couple dabs.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all though. I don't want to fucking video it, dude. I want to live stream it, bro. You know, that's my goal. I want to live stream 420. I don't want to.
In a perfect world, you know, that's what we would like to do.
Yeah, help us make a perfect world, everybody. Like,
you know,
help us with the fucking perfect world. Cannabis and 50
all
subscribers. But as you guys can see, not just cannabis based. Like although some of the videos that I shoot that I throw up there just solo will be on organic gardening and whatnot. Like you said, I put the dragon fruit out there. I'll eventually. I gotta drop some coffee grounds in there later or tomorrow or something, but I'll take a video of that, some tutorials and shit. You know what I mean? We'll help you out because I also grow vegetables. I do edible gardening as well. I got some shit I'm gonna show y'all as it comes through, but we'll get into that. I'm gonna get into some KNF shit as well and fucking Squid Billy over here, Billy the Squid. This motherfucker is so knowledgeable about cannabis history. Kind of blows me out of the water, and I'm pretty smart and I grew up with it, being an activist and shit, but he knows his shit, so fucking listen out for that too, man. He's got a vast knowledge of cannabis history, so it's cool. It's like a dictionary. You're like, what's the
encyclopedia?
Weedopedia. No, that sounds kind of weird. Weedopedia.
Cannabis. No, yeah.
Cannapedia.
No. We'll just.
Weed.
Let's just say a weed connoisseur.
Weed knower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weed historian. Cannabis historian. That sounds so goddamn
right
official.
Now, I'm currently
historian.
researching a topic myself. I mean, I would come out with a fact right away.
Don't save it.
I've got to save it, But right now, I've been researching. There's been a lot of controversy, as to whether or not JFK was an actual cannabis patient. While he was in the White House. It may have just been hemp. I mean, there's a lot of rumor to it. One way or another. It could have been like the earliest Delta 8s, possibly. I mean, who's really to say?
I'd like to know. I'm a JFK guy, man. I used to have the biggest crush on Jackie O.
Oh, dude.
Fucking gorgeous, dude.
Probably the hottest first lady.
Hey, ever, dude. Ever. Jackie O.
Ever.
Good.
Ever.
Way to go, champ. That's the Massachusetts Indian guy. Go get him, Tiger. But no, like I said, you got a vast knowledge, man, which is awesome. Dude. Like I got all the growing knowledge I can give you, but I'm gonna have to say, Squid, I've been a pot smoker for 30 years, and you probably have more cannabis history knowledge than I do. It's hard for me to say that. It's really hard, but you do, man. It's awesome.
I don't know.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it, and the public likes it, man. Everybody likes their weed history, dude. Like, it's nice to know, man. Like, it really is. It's fucking grand. It's fucking grand, I say, bud. Don't you know?
I mean, you have to, you got to know the history, on what you're using in the present, to know why it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure. I fucking agree totally, dude.
It's very modernly has just been, restricted. I mean, it only started being considered bad in 1937. That's 88 years ago.
Yeah, it's come a long ways, man.
And
long fucking ways.
We basically almost beat the prohibition, for the most part. It's not what it was.
My theory is, dude, wherever the fuck I am, it's legal, dude. You know what I mean? That's my theory. I mean, now don't get me wrong. It's situationally based. Like if I'm out somewhere and there's fucking 3 cops standing over there in the corner, I'm not gonna spark a fucking dude. I may hit a vape pen if I got a vape pen on me or something like that. Like I'll hit that, but I'm not gonna spark a doob in front of 4 cops and walk away. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit a pen or a card or something. Like I'll do that for sure. But yeah. Situationally based, I guess, but technically, like I said, it definitely is. Wherever the fuck I am, it's legal, but it's just how I'm gonna do it portrays on where I am and the legalities of it. Cause I'm not gonna fucking spark a dude in the middle of fucking a cop rally or some shit,
Well, yeah, no, of course not. You wouldn't want to do that.
You hit a vape, you hit a vape. You hit something vaporizable, that's a vapor. That's what I'd say.
Yes.
But we definitely need you guys to like and subscribe. Do us that favor so we can get out there. Because like I said, we got some shit planned once we can go live. We can go live.
You're not going to believe it.
Yeah, there's some shit going on. Yeah, we got some shit planned.
Needless to say, we'll be taking some field trips.
Yes.
I mean,
showing some cool ass shit, going to some cool ass fucking places, and smoking some fucking fire ass fucking ganja. Like
local reviews, activities.
Grass,
good times around Florida.
Yeah. Smoking the grass, fucking making it pass, doing the thing, dude.
In the Sunshine State,
Yep, passing the grass in the sunshine. That was almost a tongue twister for me, passing the grass in Sunshine State.
Well, yeah, shit you do now. Florida got its name, right? I mean, in Spanish, it's La Florida. It's just land of flowers.
Land of flowers, yeah.
Land of flowers, and that's, what...
It's always green. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I can't see it anymore, but I remember I lived out here years and years and years and years and years ago, and it was always green here.
All year round.
I can't see it now. Everything's, black, white, and grayscale, obviously.
We've got summer and then January.
Yep. And it's springtime now out there. It's funny, man. If you see me, though, I'm in a fucking sweatshirt. I got shorts on, socks, some house shoes, and a fucking sweatshirt on. It's weird. I'm a little girl now when it comes to clothing. I'm cold at 70. At 70, I got a fucking sweatpants and a sweatshirt on.
Yeah, kind of all year round squirrel, just blue jeans and a Hawaiian shirt.
Yep. I like being in South Florida. I wouldn't want to be up in the panhandle, man. It gets so far. I remember being up there, dude, stepping outside, it'd be like fucking 25, 30 degrees.
Well, you got the different elevations up
well,
there.
that's what I mean.
And
like,
you get more inland
I have
also.
I have no reason to be anywhere near there, dude.
You'd be inland, not so much on the coast.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to get your main problems. The coast is going to stay hot according to the ocean,
Well, the fucking Gulf, dude. I lived on the Gulf. This is the first time I've lived on the East Coast, but I've always lived on the Gulf side a few times I've lived here, and it's nice, I guess, but the Gulf sucks in the summertime, dudes. It doesn't even cool you off. The Gulf is like the same temperature as the air. You jump in the Gulf, you don't get cold. Like, it doesn't cool you off. You got to go hit the springs. Like, that's the only thing that sucks about living on the Gulf side. The ocean doesn't cool you off whatsoever. You got to go to some springs, like Waxy Springs or Crystal River or something. You know what I mean? Colder water. The Gulf doesn't cool you off in the summer.
Yeah, but you get more inland, like the Panhandle and stuff. That's like the very way bottom of like the Appalachian Trail. There gets to be some kind of elevations, not like how most Florida is.
Flat as fuck.
That's where you get it. I've been in a lot of places like Tennessee, some hills. You go up and down. 2 miles and it changes 10 degrees.
Yeah.
For what? I got no idea. It's just weird.
How we looking on time?
Let's see. Right now the clock is running at 36 and a half minutes. I guess French want to call it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today on Weed Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't even know what day it is.
Weed Wednesday.
Weed Wednesday.
Weedable
Wednesday.
And you just like and subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay crabby. 10 more subscribers, and we'll start going live.
Giveaways.
You can see a lot of big changes. We got some big giveaways.
Yeah.
A 420 special.
Yes.
I
mean, there's going to be a 420 special whether...
Regardless.
But, you know what I mean? But
that's up to you guys. If you want to
cooler.
see it live, it'll be bigger.
It'll be so much cooler live.
We'll be able to do this real time and you'll know.
Yep, exactly. Not have to wait for the video to come out.
We'll be taking requests. We'll put the whole... the 420 friendly fear and loathing menu out, you know what I mean? And you guys, boom, 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 boom,
This is what it is.
Like a damn checkerboard,
Big thanks. Big thanks. But thanks for fucking tuning in. Hope you guys like and enjoy. And definitely like and subscribe. There's a button, too, that I guess you'll get notifications. I don't know what it is. Is it a bell?
I think so. I'm still a little bit new to it.
Yes, well, there's a button somewhere. Y'all will probably know where it is, and you'll get notifications for when we drop videos and when we can go live, so you can be in on all this shit. But happy fucking smoking, dude. Fucking everybody, stay stony. Yeah.
All right. Until next time, guys.
Bye.